And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sauna IE. I'm your host, XO. If this is your first time listening, welcome to Sauna IE. Grab a seat, grab your popcorn, grab your chair, wherever you at. I just want to take the time to thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Sauna IE is a platform for personal development. Whether it's your brain health, your financial health, your spiritual health, your physical health, we discuss a little bit of everything when it comes to your personal development, giving you tips, ways, tricks, and different things to help you develop yourself throughout your years of life. With this episode, as we approach 2023, I wanted to cover some skills that you should focus on acquiring throughout this new year coming up. And I was like, okay, these skills are perfect. I got, let me count them for y'all. 8 different skills to learn throughout 2023 that'll be perfect for you. But first, let's kick off the show with some quotes of the day. And my first quote is, nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Everything seems hard in the beginning. Oh, you want to start a business. Oh, you want to start working out, or you want to be more consistent and present with your family. Well, everything that seems hard at the beginning, you just have to map out yourself into a smaller task or a smaller job and seeing, okay, if I want to start a business, what's the first thing I have to do? Maybe come up with a name, maybe come up with the logo, and really research and see, are you passionate and driven about the business? It's like, it's all going to seem hard in the beginning, but we have to take it and break it down and dissect whatever we're trying to do into smaller tasks. And once you do the smaller tasks, you do that one thing a day, you're getting 1% closer to your end goal, the goal you're trying to accomplish. And my second quote is, you are so loved even when you don't see it or feel it. You are so loved even when you don't see it or feel it. Do you know your love language? Do the people around you know your love language? And that means we have to really express how we want and need to be loved, instead of expecting people to love us the way we love them. Because everybody's love language is different. So you might be thinking like, oh, this person doesn't love me the way I need to be loved. But maybe you didn't tell the person or show the person how you need to be loved or how you want to be loved. So understand how you need to be loved, understand your love language, so that you don't be blind to, oh, nobody loves me, or you don't feel the love around you. With that being said, let's take a brief break, and then we're going to hop into the show. Thank y'all for tuning in to Sauna IE. As we get towards the holiday season, I know you're probably thinking like, what is a great gift I can give to a family member, a friend, my loved ones, or even myself? And something I recommend right now, especially with all the Cyber Monday deals going on, Black Friday deals going on, I would check into some skill you want to acquire for yourself, or something that you want to pursue, a book that you want, a course that you want, a master class that you want to get in. Because a lot of these courses, master classes, and skill shops are giving out major deals right now, when those are perfect to really jumpstart you for the next year and push that momentum, start that momentum for 2023. And something that I recommend using, and that's having a huge discount right now, is the Calm app. They're right now letting it go for $41.99 for a year of straight pure meditations, good sleep quality, and you're learning more about yourself, discovering what makes you happy, discovering what makes you tick, your triggers, being there and present with your thoughts. So if you don't have the Calm app already and you want to learn more about it, check out the Calm app in whatever app store you have. Trust me, you won't regret it. Let's get back to the show. Underrated skills to learn in 2023. Number 1 would be managing your time. Being busy doesn't mean you're being effective. Have your days been busy, or have they been effective? Take a look back this past week, and see, have I been busy or have I been effective? I know with Christmas coming around, everybody's been Christmas shopping, getting their last minute Christmas things done. But Besides that, has that week been effective or has it just been busy and chaotic? And I had to do a self check with myself when it came to my days. Some days I'm busy and some days are effective. So, one of my main goals for 2023 is managing my time and creating more effective days instead of just staying busy or just wasting time not doing anything in general. One of the things I recommend is challenge your schedule and ask yourself if you're effective or just being busy. Are you focusing more on the things you have to do or the things you're created to do? I'll let y'all sit and think about that. Number 2, public speaking. I know you're thinking like, oh, nah, public speaking ain't for me. I hate public speaking, but public speaking is a skill you have to learn in 2023, especially when it comes to your personal development. Do you have a fear of public speaking? I believe we all do. We all like, oh, I don't want to speak in public, or you may think you stutter when you're speaking, or you just get embarrassed speaking, but it's like, it's something you have to train yourself to do because public speaking will set you apart from the rest. That's a skill that you must have when interacting with different people in different facets of life. Have you tried speaking in front of a mirror, just a speech or something like that? Or even speaking in front of your family members, getting comfortable speaking in front of people, doing little things. You may even have to just pop up at an open mic night and just talk, read a poem or something like that, just to where you get more familiar with public speaking. Trust me, I know how it is. I had a fear of public speaking, but some of the things I did do was talk in front of the mirror. This builds the confidence and self-esteem, builds that confidence within yourself so you know what you're doing. And some things like taking a public speaking class. There's public speaking class all throughout your city, all throughout your areas, and really checking out like, okay, maybe I need to take a public speaking class to really enhance this skill. Also, what I would start doing, we all have both voice memo in our phones. Start recording and speaking to yourself, speaking different things, seeing how you talk, seeing the way you enunciate certain words, seeing how you can have an impact with your words and with your speaking. Some of the things I recommend is like doing IG stories, doing TikTok, doing that stuff, getting familiarized, just talking in front of a camera and acting like you're talking to millions or billions of people. Or even using TikTok, whatever it may be, get yourself in front of that camera and start recording so you can lose that fear of public speaking, as well as taking a class, looking at a public speaking class, learning something new, like how can I enhance or perfect this public speaking and get rid of my fear. Public speaking is a skill and an asset that will last for a lifetime. You may feel uncomfortable doing it because it is a skill that can be learned in a day, but with persistence and consistency, you'll perfect your craft and it will pay off in the future. Trust me. Number 3, having empathy. You can be the most disciplined, brilliant, and even wealthy individual in the world, but if you don't care for or empathize with other people, then you're basically nothing but a psychopath. Period. Like, are you empathetic? Do you care about humanity or you just care about yourself? And be honest. Some people are like, nah, I'm just selfish. Humanity has fucked me over so many times that I'm more concerned with me, myself, and I, and not anybody else. Well, you might be a sociopath. So it's just checking and like being more empathetic to the people around you, the people in life, the people that you encounter, and really just showing that you care about people instead of just caring about yourself. So having empathy is number 3 on some underrated skills to learn for 2023. Number 4, positive self-talk. How do you talk to yourself when you first wake up? What are the thoughts that come across your mind? How do you talk to yourself throughout the day? Are you keeping that positive self-talk, or are you talking to yourself negatively, belittling yourself? I know how it is. It's like you be so chaotic, you're stuck in the old ways, you think about the past, the failures and all this stuff like that. You start talking to yourself negatively and breaking yourself down. But positive self-talk really helps you out, and it's a skill you have to learn because our brains like to dwell and fixate on the past, fixate on the negative. So that all that negativity coming towards us, it will consume us, that we'll start really tearing ourselves down. And it doesn't matter what others think of you. It only matters what you think of yourself. It takes time to build this level of self-confidence and ability to believe what nobody else does. So how's your conversation with yourself? Do you speak yourself with love, or do you always criticize yourself? If you've been talking to yourself negatively, start by reframing the way you talk to yourself in the morning. What's the conversation that you have with yourself in the morning? Do you tell yourself today's going to be a good day? Do you tell yourself I'm going to accomplish anything I want today? Today's going to be an incredible day. Do you speak life into yourself, or do you wake up in the morning and start really demeaning yourself? The choice is always yours. So one of the skills I recommend working on is that positive self-talk. And number 5, it's a big one. Being honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself. You must be brutally honest with yourself, especially in business and your personal development. Every day, have them checks with yourself. At the end of the day, what I recommend is journaling. Journaling, either you can write in a journal or you can do a voice memo, do voice notes, whatever it is. Be honest with yourself about where you're going in life, what direction you're heading, what you like, what you don't like, the things that's going on a daily basis, the things that's been going on throughout the year, and just having an honest conversation and just being honest with yourself. Always know that you're not competing with nobody. You're competing with the old you versus the new you. So it's like, who do you want to become and who you're becoming in the process? You have to run your own race and be always honest with yourself no matter what. Know what you know and don't. And also be aware of what you don't know. Just focus on being good at what you do. Always be honest with yourself. Number 6, stop whining. We must learn to stop whining about what will happen, what will never happen, what we have and what we don't have, what somebody did or didn't do. Practice a life of no whining, no complaining, no criticizing. Stop the complaint. Stop complaining. Your life is in your hands. You're in control. Don't complain about what other people are doing. Focus on you and what you can control, what you need to do. Number 7, focus on the present moment. Be where your feet are. Being in the present moment is where you'll have the greatest control and where you feel the most at ease. Be in the present moments. Focus on being in right now, not yesterday, not in the past, not 3 years ago, but right now. Don't look into the future. Be present where you are right now. Be where your feet are. There's a connection between happiness and the ability to live in the moment. Living in the moment is one of the best things. Even if the moment that you're living in right now is you're going through a trial or tribulation, embrace where you are, even if it's not where you want to be. It gives you that fuel, that motivation, that fire to get to where you need to be. But being focused and present on the moment of, what do I need to do right now? Where do I need to be right now? And it's being present in the moment with the people around you, with your loved ones, with yourself, instead of focusing on the past. The past is the past. Let the past be what it is. Take the lessons from the past and use it for the present. But don't be so caught up in the past that you become a prisoner of it. Staying in the present is a skill of having your mind in the present, not in the past or not in the future, but here, right now. And the final skill that I see a lot of people have been struggling with, especially towards the tail end of 2022, is being consistent. Being consistent. Have you been consistent lately? Or have you been falling off your consistency train? And I think this gets overwhelming when we look ahead instead of just focusing on being consistent. Being consistent just today. Then when tomorrow comes, being consistent tomorrow. Taking it one day at a time. Instead of us just like, oh, I got to do this, got to be consistent for a week straight. No. Just focus on being consistent today. And then when tomorrow comes, focus on being consistent tomorrow. It's a one day at a time thing. Don't overwhelm yourself with the journey that you forget that, it's a journey. It's going to be one day at a time. I'm going to be consistent today. I might be inconsistent tomorrow, but building consistency over time. Taking it one day at a time. Life is a journey. Success isn't a one-time action, but it's a continuous process. There isn't time to mourn over your failures. We all failed in life. We failed at 1,000 things, but those failures don't define us. They just are time wasters. So learn from your failures and move forward. Don't move backwards, dwelling back on the failures. We've all done it. Our minds, like I said, tend to fixate on negatives, tend to fixate on losses, tend to fix on surviving. Focus on being consistent. But those are the 8 skills to learn for 2023. I hope those helped you out. Share the show with a friend. Share this with anybody you think it'll help. Review the show. Let me know what you think. Let me know how your 2022 was. Follow us on social media. We're on all the social media platforms at SunIE. I appreciate y'all. Have a good week. I'll be back again on... Y'all might have 3 episodes this week. I'll have a surprise episode I'm dropping for y'all. I ain't gonna say which day, but just be on the lookout. Let me leave y'all with this. One day, not too far from now, you'll be so glad that you kept going. We'll be back.